Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Ecliptic Spiritualist channel. It is October the 31st, 2019. Can you believe it? It is Samhain. It is Halloween. We're almost at the Day of the Dead. We've got a lot of energy going on while the veil is nice and thin. Did you get in the Mercury retrograde altar community service? We still have spaces available. You need to jump in so we can work through the next 3 weeks, the next 21 days to November the 20th with this energy of retrograde. Is very vital. Let's get into today's daily fresh tarot card reading. Drum roll, please. Doom, 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 doom. Now, we've got quite a few things that we need to talk about. And one thing outside of this reading, something that has been coming to my mind as well from the divine. So our card for today is the King of Wands, the King of Wands in reverse. And our clarifier is the Four of Swords, the Four of Swords in reverse. All right. So what does the divine, the spirit guides, angels have to say to us today? Well, followership. That song came in my mind from, that's a whole nother story. Shirley Temple on the good ship, but the divine was saying on the followership, it is on lollipop. It's the good ship. So the followership is the word for today. All right, the King of Wands in reverse. Summing up your you playing as a leadership role or you being in the leadership role. Okay, you play a very important role as a leader. Now, this can be in your work environment, in your home, and in several relationships or partnerships, okay? But and you play in the leadership in more areas of your life, okay? But you still need a support of others. You still need a supporting cast, okay? To carry out your visions with the proper leadership skills. You are lacking some challenge areas in leadership and proper communication to bridging everyone together. So simply because you are a leader, do you have the followership? And that takes where you can hear everyone and lead everyone and be in the followership so that people can understand where you're coming from and be able to follow along with you. And as at the same time, you putting yourself in the followership to be a team player, to collectively work together to move forth the plans or the visions or the things that have been given to you as a leader, whether it's in a job aspect and a work aspect, businesses, partnerships, or even in your relationships or the leader of your home. You put into the position of you still need to have the followership. This means to direction, to be a team player, still communicating cleverly, being clever with your communication, as well being clear. And this is what is needed to get your vision and the workload across, to be in the energy of followership. You ever heard of the saying, we've got too many chiefs and not enough Indians? So don't take that personal. Everybody comes from different walks of life or family. But I know you've probably heard of that saying in your workplaces. It's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. And what that is not, a lot of people want to lead. Nobody wants to follow. People don't want to work as a team. And it's a complete turnoff if you are a person in management and cannot be work a different hat and being in followership. So we have here the Four of Swords in reverse. You need to get clarity on your delivery to others. You need to get clarity on your delivery to others. All right. So what that is meaning is that you need to sit down with yourself, maybe get a book, do some reading on how to be a leader, but also having a followership balance in this as well. One of my favorite books is the book called Raven Fans. I love that book. I love the book called Raven Fans. And what that means, this particular book is some years old. It's written by the same author of Who Moved My Cheese, if you ever read that book. So go on and get both of those books, Raven Fans. And what that is that's a team building book that when you're working together and doing things together, it brings a clarity and a camaraderie of people working in unison and synergy, which is not a very popular word today, but because we have different energies. But the word synergy is very important with working collectively together, because you get more done with that full balance of followership and leadership. That goes even into relationships. When you're working in a relationship, everybody can't lead at the same time. Not saying that when you are in a relationship that you are working simultaneously or with the same synergy together. Sometimes your partner will lead and sometimes you will follow. And sometimes you will lead and then the other person will follow. But that takes time, and that takes what? Synergy. You have to work in synergy. And that's one of the challenges that people have in the workplace, and one of the challenges that people have in partnerships with one another, romantically linked, married, or coming together, because you have to have what? The synergy. Somebody at some time have to be the person to follow. Sometimes people, the word is coming to me right now, but submit. That's the word. Submission. That's a word, an old school word, but it is a true word, because submission, to submit to one another, is a not popular word at all. But submission to one another in a workplace, in a place of in marriages, and also partnerships, whether if you claiming each other to be in a relationship, somebody has to submit at different times. That doesn't mean one is over the other, but submission brings balance. It means I can hear from this person and respect them. And then at sometimes the other person will do what? Submit. They will be in the energy of synergy and the energy of followership, working in perfect synergy and balance, and leaving and checking the ego at the door. Because when you're working in this team element, egos have to be put to side. Another area the divine is telling me this, and I'm gonna move back to followership. And the divine has been speaking to me in the area of forgiveness. Okay, now this is a side note to followership, but sometimes in forgiveness, in relationships and in working relationships and in jobs, the word forgiveness, again, is not a popular word, which we have the words that's coming through today and this is because we're moving in transition, is submission, synergy, followership, and what? Forgiveness. Forgiveness is a powerful energy that will have you working simultaneously to move things away and open the gateway for you to move forward. Forgiveness. Now, there's a difference between forgiveness and being a fool. Now, forgiveness, and I'm speaking of forgiveness so that you can move forward in things. Now, and let me clarify, because some people are like, oh, I ain't gonna forgive. Now, I'm not talking about forgiveness where you forgiving in something that's ridiculous and then you like, I forgive you, and then you going back and being a part of something. I'm not talking about that. Let me be clear what the divine is bringing to about forgiveness. Forgiveness will shift you into the next level of your life. Sometimes you are holding blockages from within that is causing stagnation in your life. And one of the areas of forgiveness is first forgiving yourself. And you can say, I forgive myself of all things that has happened to me. I forgive myself for situations that have happened to me. And then you say, I forgive those that have been a part of this issue with my forgiveness. That is something that you can quote over yourself on a daily basis. And you will start to see things shift in your life when you're working in the area of forgiveness. This is very vital. I know people that will be here today that will hear this message and will shut down. But you will hear it again because it will be a test and something that you have not cleared up in your life, because you'll keep trying to move into some more areas, but you got this little fox that's sitting there because you are still operating in unforgiveness. So you have to forgive. If you want your relationships to be better, you have to do what? Forgive. If you're in a household together and you're living separately and you're in a home and you wonder why your things have not come together, because you're in unforgiveness. You're in unforgiveness and you have to forgive. And I will hear some say, as I'm saying this, that, oh, well, he or she, because it could be same gender or opposite genders. Well, they haven't did this, so I'm not going to do this. Well, you're going to stay in the same position. Somebody's got to give and somebody's got to submit. And if you really want the change, you got to do what? Forgive. So you can work in what? Synergy. So you can be working in synergy. It's very important. So there's a difference between followership and the other side of leadership. Going back to that, there are no leaders without followers. On an ongoing to have ongoing success, you don't want to have weak followership in yourself. You have to be strong in both. And what do we always talk about here? Balance. Being in balance. That scale that we're working on an ongoing basis. Being balanced is on an ongoing basis. We work on that every single day. Every single day. So you must possess this quality. To be a leader, you must possess the quality of followership. And again, one of my favorite books I'm going to recommend is Raven Fans. It's the author of Who Moved My Cheese. Both books are excellent and strategic things and moving and strategy and synergy. And sometimes even within our homes, we have to have a perfect set of synergy. Even if it's just with yourself, teaching yourself synergy before that partner comes. Because over a period of time, if you've been only with yourself only and you haven't worked out in yourself how to work with someone else, you will be truly challenged when they come. You won't even want, when you move in together, you won't even be able to move your stuff because you're so used to being the leader. So these are vital attributes that we must acquire in ourselves. All right. So let's move into our astrological forecast for today. All right. So it is Samhain. Samhain, and it's Halloween, some people say. Whatever way you want to celebrate, or fall festival time. But it is the time that we celebrate that we're moving from summer into fall equinox. And in other areas, they're moving from spring to summer equinox or summer solstice. Those that are in the northern hemisphere, we're moving from fall. Those in the southern, you're moving in from spring to summer. However, okay, so this day is the veil thinning. It's the thinning of between the living and the dead, or the living that's earthling, still in this earth suit, and those are the dead, those that have transitioned on. But they're still spirit form. So today we can connect with our ancestors more easily than ever. We also have our friend who we've been talking about. You've been seeing me bringing him up in the community board. If you get the community board, you get those little tags that I'm sharing. We've got our friend here. Mercury stationing in retrograde today at 11:41 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check your local listing. Meaning communication can be difficult on this day and the next few days, or either side of it. Okay, so be mindful. Go back to the video that I had about Mercury in retrograde, blasting through it, and us doing altar work. I'm not going to get into heavy detail about Mercury retrograde in this daily cast today, because all you have to do is go to the video and get into our altar community service. It's available still through November the 2nd. We are rocking it out with this energy so that we are plunging forward through the next 21 days. We need to do that, okay? So click that wiggly bell down below, ding dong ding, to make sure we get the daily fresh tarot card reading that comes to you on a daily basis. Don't forget that we offer intuitive readings. Stay for this full announcement. On a daily basis, we come. Don't forget that we offer intuitive readings that will change your life. They will change your life and save your life. Go on and get your readings. Welcome new subscribers and fellow family that have been here for a while. You're sitting back, go on and make your moves. We do conjure work on a daily basis as well. I am a medium and a clairvoyance, and I do conjure work. We offer diagnostic readings that will change your life and so much more, metaphysical supplies and all of the above. Check out our website at https:// at ecilpticspiritualist7 and you will check out the website and our Moonchild Apothecary. We have some wonderful things that are catapulting us through to 2020, family. There is no I in team, okay? There is no I in team, okay? So I am not here without you, and you are not here without me. We collaborate together. There's no I in team, okay? Or me in team. So when we're coming together collectively as an altar community service, or coming every day to the channel, it is for us as a family. I am honored to come here every day and share a message from the divine and spirit. Okay, I'm not here high above anybody. I'm an everyday woman that is a mom, a spiritualist, and so much more, and a wife that is coming to show you that you can do it too and be an everyday person. That's where we are today. No costumes, no mask, no illusions. We wear everyday clothes and we are working our magic and doing what we are called here to do. All right. So we all have talents and gifts that we are supposed to be working from and within, and sharing it with those that are part of our everyday life. So, and saying that, I love you for watching today. Don't forget to dig deep and trust in yourself. Trust in yourself first always. I love you for watching. Keep it productive. I love each and every one of you. Take care. Have a wonderful Samhain or Halloween or Fall Festival day. I love you for watching. Take it easy. Bye-bye.